What's up, guys? Dollar here with another Dollar Talks, and today we're going to be talking about the rise of Skywalker. Been waiting a while to do this one, a couple years actually, and we're going to see the good and the bad of it. We're going to split my persona up and see which one has the better points. You might be hearing from a little green guy we all know every now and then. He might chime in and put his 2 cents in.
Answer questions I shall. Discuss movie we must.
So first up, what about the light speed skipping? Good, the bad, what do you guys think about it? Ooh, the light speed skipping is a cool maneuver. How awesome is that? They're able to skip around at light speed between all these places. It just makes me wonder why they didn't use it more, but it's still a very awesome shot, and it shows all these locations that they can skip through. It's awesome. Fucking light speed skipping, that shit is so fucking stupid. What's to keep them from plowing into fucking shit constantly? I mean, honestly. Goddamn. And Yoda, I don't give a fuck what you have to say either. And that light piece of shit over there, same fucking difference.
Much hate you have, Dog One. Enjoy movie you must.
Palpatine reveal is a little rushed, but good or bad, what do you guys think? So the Palpatine reveal, it's a little rushed, but I mean, Pippin gets straight to the point. Yeah, Palpatine reveal was way too fucking rushed, man. And Pippin, goddamn, man. Shitload of exposition is all the fuck that was. I mean, he tells you everything that's happening, their clones, all that bullshit, like, within a few seconds. Like, goddamn, man, let that shit build up. Let us know later on in the fucking story, or let Rey figure it out her own. I don't need fucking goddamn a hobbit telling me what the fuck's going on.
Knowing Palpatine is true enemy. It's good news. Have score to settle, I do, with him.
Rose stays behind. What are your guys' thoughts on that? I'm glad Rose is in this movie, and she makes her appearances, and she has to stay behind. She can't go with them because she has to research some stuff, which is a good thing. Maybe she needs to stay behind to help research things. I can understand that. She has her priorities too, right? Well, thank God fucking Rose is left out of this shit. And the fucked up thing is Finn walks past that bitch, don't even give her a fucking kiss. Remember after that last shit on The Last Jedi? Good on her. That's what I'm glad. Leave her fucking ass there. She was useless.
No idea who this Rose is. Force retarded she must be.
Lando was back. What do you guys think about that? Lando's back. I mean, and granted it was a little violent when he shot that Stormtrooper through the eye with a crossbow. It's a little much, but at least he tells him what to do and what he's been up to, and he tells him that him and Luke have been looking for the Wayfinder for the past 30 years, and it kind of adds to the story. And plus, it's always good to see Lando back. So that's awesome. Well, it's a good thing Lando's here to give you a bunch of fucking BS about MacGuffins and how he spent 30 years and just gave the fuck up. Come on, man. Really? They just gave up after all this fucking time? Or him and Luke had the trail gun cold or whatever? Goddamn bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
Returned Lando has. And MacGuffins he knows of.
Kylo's helmet's fixed. Thoughts? So they fixed Kylo's helmet, which is really cool, and it makes him more menacing, and it adds to the story. I mean, I hated they took his helmet off, but at the same time, I mean, he was still pretty menacing to me, I thought. So why'd Kylo break his fucking helmet in the first place? And why the fuck's a goddamn chimpanzee repairing it? It's a fucking chimpanzee with a fucking helmet on. Look at it. That's so fucking dumb. No point even breaking the fucking thing in the first place, but here he is fixing it. I guess just giving a big F you to Ryan Johnson for that last movie. Yeah, and I don't give a shit what Yoda thinks about it.
Ben Solo's helmet restored it has been. Destroy Ryan Johnson's bullshit it has.
Oh, the jetpack scene where the jetpack troopers are coming after him? What do you guys think about that? Yoda, what's your thoughts?
Jetpack trooper been around forever it has. Poe, not so smart he is. Maybe he retarded with force as well.
So the high-speed chase through the desert was really cool and had some really cool shots. And you got to see the jetpack troopers, and they were coming and chasing them down. And it was just a really high-speed adventure, and I thought it was great how it was done. I really loved it, and it made me feel like why I fell in love with Star Wars in the first place. So the jetpack troopers are chasing them, right? And they fucking shoot them off of their little speeders or whatever the fuck they are. They all fall off and get flung off into the fucking sand. None of them get hurt, miraculously. And they happen to land in this coffee bean looking bullshit. And then they sink, and then they go in a tunnel below it. So how the fuck is that possible they go in a tunnel below it? Isn't that the thing about sand? It's going to fill in whatever the fuck it's in. So somehow they sink below it and they're there. And they run across a goddamn fucking snake. Ray heals it for some fucking reason. And then they find this bullshit dagger they've been looking for. It took Lando and fucking Luke 30 years and they still didn't find it. But like these assholes, they happen to crash land right there beside the motherfucker. So whatever. Bullshit. Ray jumps a TIE fighter. What do you guys think about that? Yoda, your thoughts? Ray jumping that TIE fighter was awesome. It reminded me of the Matrix. How cool was that? She's able to jump over and actually destroy it while he was flying at her. Wow, that was so awesome. It was and it just looked awesome. The visuals of it was so cool. I couldn't get over it. Her jumping that TIE fighter was the dumbest fucking thing I ever goddamn seen. So not only was fucking Kylo not shooting at her, he's gonna run her down with a fucking ship. But then she runs forward with her fucking lightsaber on, does a backflip, cuts that bitch in half. Granted, it's okay, it's a cool looking shot, whatever. But why the fuck does Kylo get out of it unscathed afterwards and has no problem?
Very powerful in the Force, Rey has become. Jealous I am of Rey.
They captured Chuy. What do you think? Well, the Force scene between Rey and Kylo is very awesome, and when Chewie's on the transport and they're both having the tug of war, it really shows how much Rey's power is and how much stronger she is, or at least equal to Kylo. So and that was a really cool scene, even though it kind of ended in a little bit of tragedy. I really thought it was an awesome scene. It really displayed her power and how much she had grown. She fucking killed Chewie in that goddamn thing. Man, there's no way there was another fucking transport around, you know. When she blew that shit up, she killed fucking Chewie. So bullshit on that. And another thing, how the fuck did they catch that big son of a bitch without making any fucking noise? I mean, didn't their ship that old ship they were on, just fire up? And you telling me the guys that caught fucking Chewie didn't even bother to look around? They just took Chewie back to their transport without looking around? Bull fucking shit. C3PO getting his memory wiped. It's a pretty tragic moment, and I don't know. See what are you guys' thoughts on that? So the C3PO moment's pretty touching when he looks at his friends and he knows his memory's going to be wiped. And he tells them he takes one last look at his friends before his memory's
Taking
wiped.
one last look, sir.
It's a pretty touching moment.
At my friends.
Really worry about losing C3PO. I mean, so many characters have been gone. You know, one more character gone. It sucks. But it was a real touching moment, and I really enjoyed it. C3PO talking about looking at his friends. Man, I don't fucking know none of those goddamn people. Ain't none of his friends actually fucking there. And then on top of that, man, you know damn well they're going to just back his fucking memory up. So it's not a big fucking loss. So what the fuck is that pansy motherfucker talking about? Good side my ass.
C3PO's new friends, not his friend. They delete his memory, no problem. They maybe even argue maybe 30 seconds.
So I saw the Falcon was crashed. And I don't really know what happened, but kind of got mixed feelings. We'll see what they say. So they're at the planet where the Millennium Falcon crashed, and I don't know how they crashed. We didn't see that, but it's a very cool spot, and you can see the crash test out in the ocean, and the effect it's maybe making upon the waves out there, and it was just an awesome shot how they had it out there, and huge waves and stuff. It was awesome. It was very awesome. That's the only way I can describe it. How cool it looked. The visuals were amazing there. So they see the Death Star, and apparently it done fell through the atmosphere, and it's all pretty much fucking intact out in the middle of the goddamn ocean. How in the fuck did that son of a bitch survive coming back in the re-entry into the atmosphere, be pretty much intact, and everything's, I mean, hell, even the fucking glass is still in that bitch. No problem. So Rey is able to get a boat and just go out to that motherfucker, even though she's been on a desert planet her whole life. She knows nothing about sailing or water or any of that shit, but she's a fucking badass, so she can go out there any fucking way, I guess, right? Bullshit.
Death Star blown up in Return of the Jedi. No idea how it'd get here, in big pieces and not be destroyed.
So Finn discovers that there are other ex-troopers out there. What do you think about that? So the ex-stormtroopers that Finn meets, that's Jaina, I believe. Jada, I'm not sure, but she's a cool character, and she claims to be an ex-stormtrooper, and that her and her whole platoon had escaped, and they are now, you know, they knew what they were doing was wrong, and now they're trying to do right, and that really relates to Finn. So that's pretty cool that Finn finally met some other people like him, and I thought that was very, very cool. So Finn finds out that there's other troopers like him that quit and whatever. So he ain't got no problem shooting the fuck out of him and wooing and fucking everything else every time he kills him. He shows no remorse. He doesn't give a fuck about killing other people. So apparently they're all just people like him. What a cold motherfucker. I like Finn a lot better now. He's even colder than I thought. Maybe he's the fucking bad guy too.
Finn kills other troopers, even though they like him. Maybe not all bad, but Finn says woo and kills anyway.
So Rey and Kylo are doing their fight on top of the old Death Star. What do you think? So the fight on top of the old Death Star between Kylo and Rey is amazing. How they're fighting it's visually stunning, just like the rest of the movie, and I loved it. And I loved how they were fighting up there, and maybe Leia distracts Kylo for a moment, and then Rey unfortunately has to finish him off. But it's not bad because she does end up being able to heal him and bring him back, which is pretty cool. So we don't have to lose anybody, and then Kylo sees the error of his ways, and he comes back to the light side. Even though we do lose Leia, she finally dies at this point. So she kills him and then heals him for no goddamn reason? Whatever, that's so fucking dumb. I like how she can just heal everybody now, so there's no stakes anymore when she can just heal everybody.
Rey kills unarmed Kylo. Not the way of the Jedi, more like the way of the Sith.
So Rey escapes on the TIE fighter back to the island where Luke was hiding out. Kind of a change, kind of a turn of events. Maybe she's had it with both sides. I don't know. What do you think? Yoda, chime in.
Rey flees to Island because she is force retarded.
So after the fight with Kylo, Rey takes the TIE fighter that he had, and she goes back to the planet where Luke was at, where he exiled himself, and she's having some doubts, and she doesn't want to be a Jedi anymore. So she set the TIE fighter on fire, and she's done. She just wants to exile herself and get away from it all. And I really liked how she had such a change of heart, and they kind of showed her building as a character, and I really enjoyed that. So she's burning the fucking TIE fighter that she stole from Kylo by throwing wood at it. So she's gonna try to burn this metal by throwing fucking wood at it. Okay, that's just as dumb as it fucking sounds. And get this, she even throws her fucking lightsaber and Luke catches it and says some dumb bullshit about a Jedi should respect their weapon. After this asshole threw it over his fucking shoulder in the last movie. So Rey's got the Wayfinder, she's headed to Palpatine's world through all these weird vortexes and galactic shit. I mean, she's heading there. And apparently she's telling the Resistance how to get there. So, good or bad, I don't know. Let's hear what you guys think. So, Finn's actually showing some more force powers, or maybe some force sensitivity, when he's able to decide where the lead of the last order is. The ship that's going to lead them out of that place. Apparently they only have one that can lead them besides the antenna. So, and he shows his force sensitivity, and he's able to tell the rebels where it is at, and they decide to make a ground assault on it. So Finn can sense this antenna. Right, okay. And then he's going to go up there, and on this transport ship they're on, they're going to go up and attack it from the ground or whatever, or on board the ship. So you mean to tell me they flew here with all the goddamn horses on board that transport ship? Are they shitting everywhere on there? How do they fucking know they need horses? That's so fucking stupid. And then they're just riding these horses on top of this ship like it's no fucking problem. It's the dumbest goddamn fucking thing I've ever seen. I'm dumber having watched that shit.
Riding horses in space is stupid. No sense it makes.
Knights of Ren. They've been kind of teased about. You even hear one of the Stormtroopers talk about them. They're like, oh, the Knights of Ren, cool. I wanted to see more, but we did get to see them a little bit, at least in this movie. Unlike the last movie. The Last Jedi kind of fucked them off. So the fight between the Kylo and the Knights of Ren, it was really awesome. And I loved how Rey was able to give him his lightsaber through a force, maybe projection or a force link of some kind. They've been showing it used through, but I thought it was really awesome how he was able to get her lightsaber, and I really loved that part. Yeah, the Knights of Ren. Goddamn. They have been fucking useless this whole fucking trilogy. Why even bring them up? Kylo started out without a lightsaber and still beat the shit out of all of them, no fucking problem. What a bunch of fucking bullshit. What a bunch of pansy-ass motherfuckers.
Padawans could destroy Knights of Ren, they could.
So Rey meets up with Palpatine. And Palpatine's hooked up to a giant machine or some shit, and apparently he's been behind it all the whole time, obviously. And he wants Rey to strike him down. We've heard that before, but what are you guys' thoughts about that? So Rey fights Palpatine, and she's reflecting his lightning back, his force lightning. Even though he used a big blast to disable most of the ships above, but he's using a different lightning on her. Maybe it's a different color. And she's using her lightsaber to deflect it back to him and hold it back. Well, in a twist, she pulls her other lightsaber out and crosses them, and she's able to deflect all the lightning back on Palpatine, which eventually utterly destroys him. And that was a really awesome twist, how she had both lightsabers that would cross him and actually have enough power to destroy him with that once and for all, hopefully. And she kills, oh my goddamn, Rey kills fucking Palpatine with force lightning. Again. The motherfucker gets shot by his own lightning all the goddamn time. And another thing, when he's shooting at those two lightsabers, why don't you just fucking stop shooting them? Use the force powers. Use a force push or something the fuck else. Stop using the goddamn lightning, you fucking idiot. Goddamn, when it started hitting him, you figure he would have quit. What, is it like peeing? You just can't fucking stop once you start? How stupid is that shit?
Force lightning, like peeing it is. Very hard to stop.
So after Palpatine's death, all the Star Destroyers fall. Kind of weird, but what are your guys' thoughts on that? I'm torn. I'm torn between good and I don't know. So when the Emperor dies, you know, and all the Star Destroyers are falling, I thought that was cool because once he's dead, you know, his empire is destroyed. So why wouldn't they all just fall down? I mean, maybe they were all clones too. Maybe that's what it was. So all the goddamn Star Destroyers are falling everywhere. What about that one that fucking destroyed that one planet with the Power Ranger girl on it? Yeah, the Power Ranger girl that had some little romantic bullshit with Poe or whatever. So anyway, all these Star Destroyers just start falling out of the sky for some goddamn reason. I thought they were manned by fucking people. What the fuck does it matter if the Emperor was taken out or not? They should still be flying around blowing up all these fucking planets. Each one of them's got a Death Star cannon on it. Goddamn, how fucking stupid. So Rey returns to Luke's moisture farm from the New Hope, and she takes on the name, the Skywalker name, after this old bitch asks her about it. So what's the good and the bad about this? What do you guys think? And Yoda, chime in. Yeah, I really liked how Rey returned back to Luke's home. Yeah, I enjoyed that, and I thought it was cool how she finally put the lightsabers to rest, and she was able to become a Skywalker with the nods of approval from Luke and Leia, anyways, you know. She looked and saw their Force ghost, and I really liked how she was able to become a Skywalker. I thought that was a really cool twist at the end. It sucks that Kylo's gone, but maybe she becomes the leader of a new order, and maybe she trains other Skywalkers from then on. So that's a really cool idea. I really hope they go forward with that. So Rey, not only did she not bring back Kylo, which was the last real actual Skywalker, or Skywalker blood, but then she goes back to fucking Luke's house, buries his shit, takes his fucking house, takes his fucking name and everything he has, and the dumb bitch could have just accepted that she was a fucking Palpatine and made it a good name instead of taking somebody else's fucking name. It's good and evil of her to go ahead and take somebody else's name, so I respect that part of it. How evil can you be? Not only did she wipe out the Skywalkers, she stole their fucking name, too, in front of them goddamn ghosts. They were probably nodding their head, no, don't take it. She said, fuck them, and she took it anyway. So, yeah, how about that?
Rey steals all from the Skywalkers, including names she does.
Guys, that's the good and the bad. I hope you enjoyed it. We could have went a lot further where there's a lot more things, but I was trying to make a shorter video this time. Maybe when it comes out on Blu-ray, we'll go over it a little bit more detail, but thanks, guys. Like, subscribe. Watch some more, man. Stay tuned. We're bringing more to you. All right. Later, guys.
Thank you all for watching. Tune in next time. You must. More videos we shall have.